Hey everyone, and welcome back to Loren, the Amazon Princess. I'm here with the indomitable Simon Parsons.
Thank you for letting me out of the cellar, mistress.
See, he's indomitable. We can't break
Yes.
him. He's unbreakable. And
Unfortunately, I
also,
like eating spiders.
Ew.
and also the incorrigible xSimSugar.
Hi guys.
Yeah, just don't encourage her.
So, yeah, it's been a bit, and right off the bat when we load this up, you're looking at some nipples.
Nips.
Nips, nips, nips. And yeah, so how are
Those
you two
nipples,
doing?
they're melting.
That's the almond nipples that we talked
Yeah,
about.
with the tiny, tiny, tiny little white dot, right?
Mm.
Boop.
Too
So
funny.
Yeah, those of you who might remember, April did basically an episode on those the last time we did this.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, so how are you two doing?
Ah, good.
Mixture
Yeah.
of days, yes. Mixture of days.
Yes, but we're all holding in there. We're golden.
Happy to be doing this though.
Yeah.
Yes,
Missed it a
absolutely.
lot.
We haven't been able to talk to each other as much, so everyone, sorry about that. 'Cause if we have a long time away from each other, we usually go off topic, but we'll try to stay on topic. And let us know in the comments how you're all doing. Spring's coming, and the weather's been crazy.
Are you guys still
Everywhere.
getting snow?
Yes, on occasion.
Are you? Oh my god.
You think this is bad, guys? Okay, we actually started recording about 3 hours ago. You know, we start recording something, we have a bit of a gossip. We clear that down, we start recording it again, we have a bit of a gossip.
Actually, they probably would have loved to hear what we were talking about earlier, but
You'd probably get banned on YouTube, let's be honest here.
no. You can enable an age restriction.
Well, you would need one, my love. You would need one.
And it would possibly
your
actually be
channel
to
should have it.
87.
Your channel should have an age restriction anyway.
No. I've heard plenty of LPers who have no age restriction and say way worse things. I hear people with no age restriction who drop the C-bomb and all of that.
Okay,
The C-bomb.
ladies and gentlemen watching this video, okay? Now, if you're, let's say you're of a younger persuasion and you perhaps don't understand the jokes, just go ask your parents.
I know, because they'll say you can't watch my stuff. Don't do that. No, do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do. Right.
Do what you gotta do.
Is
Let's
Lauren
do
going to
this.
find her mother? That's what I want to know.
I don't think she will. I think that her mother is
Don't say
actually cat food by now.
No.
No.
Don't say such a thing. My mother.
No.
My mother.
No. Okay. Lauren was humbled by the gift. She had not expected to be entitled to such an honor. She had only wanted to save her mother.
And what of this man?
Saren could detect jealousy in Amukiki as he watched
Amukiki.
Lauren handle the weapon that had once been meant for him. His eyes met with Saren's eyes.
I don't know why you're objecting so much. I want her to handle my weapon. For years I've trained to become Grimoire's elite weapon. I was to use the strength of the blade to protect the Empire and the whole of Aravorn.
Suddenly, he knelt in front of Lauren, who stared at him wide-eyed in surprise.
Oh, look, it's just a little flap at the front. And now I can only serve to protect the true wielder of the Ember Blade. Now I see it, now I don't. Now I see it, now I don't.
Oh, Jesus God.
Oh,
Will you stop
God.
doing that and just come over here and do it for me? I hereby pledge myself to protect Princess Loren of the Amazons at the cost of my life, if necessary.
Pity for the man turned to jealousy. Saren was Loren's sworn protector, not this man.
Rage.
He's got a little rage sweat going. Look at that sassy face.
That is not necessary. I am here to protect her. You may return to your life as it was before this moment.
She's mine.
Okay, if you insist. Now I see it. Now I don't.
It's like, right. We already have enough bodyguards. Thank you and goodbye.
My life before was that sword. I have already made my oath.
You've gained a new party member. Amukiki, warrior, gladiator.
Always a gladiator.
His skill points. Yeah, I know, right?
I am Amukiki, warrior, gladiator, hunk.
Mr. December. So we can increase his maximum hit points by 15%. That's okay. Here's a taunt. And increases damage by 15%, but reduces speed by 10%. And
I think those ones are actually the same as the dwarf.
Yeah.
But these ones are probably different, aren't they?
Shield bash.
Shield bash.
Shield bash. Paralyzed.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is definitely shield and sword, isn't he?
Sword and board, tank and spank.
Mm-hmm.
Laura, you've never heard tank and spank before? No. Well, we usually like to go with passive increases. Like, do we want to add some HP to him?
It seems like a good place to start, doesn't it?
Yeah. Actually, let's just... Do you want to just double down?
Yeah, why not?
Finished.
No, you've got 9 tribute points to go.
Oh.
It was easy, wasn't it? Right.
Yeah.
Finish!
Finish! I did it! He's... I'm choking myself.
So cool.
Alright. He stared hard into Saren's eyes as if to warn him not to challenge his devotion again. Oh.
Oh dear.
I will follow the sword as well. It is the Empire's only hope, and so the Amazon Princess is our only hope. I remembered it.
Damn, says Laura. I was hoping to get rid of doing that voice.
I have not committed to helping the Empire. I will not fight elves. That is unnecessary. The sword will show you your path. I trust that it will be the right one.
So, now these two guys are following us too? The crazy old guy who nearly killed me, and a guy who looks like he could kill me just by blinking too hard?
I agree. Our group is full enough as it is.
Now we're gonna have to choose who to put in the party.
We don't need this bitch.
Saren stood between Amukiki and the party. He glared at him in return, not appreciating how unwelcome he was to the group he had just sworn allegiance to. Well, you know, to be fair, they're being awfully rude.
So long as you help and don't slow me down, I don't care anymore. I just need to leave and find my mother.
That's you, Laura.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. We shall not burden you, just as before.
My grace, you can't be.
Saren.
Yes, forgive me.
One last time before joining Loren's side, Saren gave a sidelong glare to Amukiki. Loren was not his to protect, and they didn't even know if he could be trusted. In retrospect, the initial tensions between Saren and Amukiki were merely because they were both people desperately searching for recognition in this cruel world. But both were raised as nobodies, and both were given a chance to make something of themselves. For some reason, they believed that only one of them could truly obtain such priceless recognition.
It's like the Game of Thrones castle.
Yeah, no, I think they're gonna fall in love and be an epic team. And
I was going to say at one point here that it's not like the Game of Thrones because nobody's got their breasts out yet. But
yep.
then I think about
Woo!
some of the cutscenes here. Yes,
Woo!
I think about Loren. She's practically just get everyone by the nip out.
You now have more than 6 party members. Only active members will fight to gain experience from fights and quests. However, you can still level up everybody by alternating the formation and returning to old places such as the Temple of Truth.
I can see something dirty in that picture. Seriously, I can.
What, this?
No, to the left a wee bit. No, up a bit. That yeah, down where you were, and then along a bit.
Oh, this?
Yeah, does that not look, or is that just my mind?
No, her boobs are hanging out the bottom.
No, not our boobs. The thing that's next to her arm. I think
Yeah.
I think it's the wee one's arm. It's hard. No, it's the wee one's arm.
I had no idea what you're talking
Yes,
about.
that looks like balls, and that looks like.
I mean, this is you're actually looking like a dick. This is like.
No, I'm talking about that one. Oh, cut that out, please.
Nope.
Right, carry on.
Not a chance.
Aww.
All right, shall we go to camp?
Yes.
yes, why not?
Everybody? So who should we talk to first?
Me.
Do you want to talk first?
No, I'm only kidding.
Oh, let's just go right to left or left to right. Let's just run through the lot of them. Have a quick conversation.
Saren approached Loren tentatively. She looked deep in thought, but it was probably dangerous to disturb her. Nevertheless, he spoke up.
Your Highness?
Fortunately, Loren gave him a slight nod of acknowledgement, but nothing more.
Forgive me for asking, but I do not know much of the situation. Perhaps if you told me more, I could assist you better.
What more is there to know, Saren? My mother is missing.
Yes, but what was the Queen doing to have gone missing? Where was the last time you saw her? What was she wearing? Did she have a cat?
Was she
Loren
in the back
raised-
garden?
Loren raised her chin while her eyes blinked rapidly.
I can't tell you much of anything. I wish I could, but I can't. My mother was an immensely private person. But you are asking for the facts, and the facts are that Mother, the Queen, was not in her bedchamber one morning, and we have not seen her since.
Yes, but Your Highness, why did they install a catapult bed in her bedroom? And the scouts? What about the Girl Guides? Did you join them?
Were you not there? They could not find her. Even though they could track a sparrow through a forest, they could not find their own queen.
Loren looked away. Saren was uneasy in the ensuing silence. Ugh.
I do not understand this, Your Highness. I can get the best of the Queen at any motorway service station.
Oh my god.
But we will succeed where the scouts have failed.
Absolutely.
The conviction brought hope to her. She uttered a sigh.
I already knew that.
Oh, Loren.
Yes, Your Grace.
All right.
If you could pick me up a particularly overpriced coffee at the same time, that'd be good. Conversation with myself. Yay! Does your axe have a name? Yeah, why the folks keep on asking me that? Blasted thing ain't got a name, it's all got metal. Aye.
What do we want to do?
Oh, I know we should do it from time to time, but please, not joking.
Too joking.
You know, people complain about my jokes, but they're nothing.
You two decide between yourselves.
Joking.
Oh, right, joking. Go on. We will regret this. We will regret this. My sword's name's Chester. Chester Cuttington. I get why folks name them, but don't you think I should? Nah. Meh. It's not even all. The Jamie fell out a long time ago. If I was going to get all mushy over a weapon, it should be the best blasted weapon there ever was. Then we'll save the naming process for when you find an axe you can really respect. Or when we find some gem glue. Aye.
Well, that was fast. Amukiki! Saren walked up to the hulking gladiator, standing guard by himself on the outskirts of camp.
It is Hulk's turn to guard camp. I am not familiar with the Empire's customs. You have made an oath involving my mistress, and I want to know what that means.
The warrior was quiet for a moment.
The oath I made was not of Empire. For some reason, I've started to get a bit northern with this character, and I've no idea why. The oath I made was not of Empire custom. It was actually formed by Thomas the Tank Engine.
You did. You told the same with the Thomas the Tank Engine.
I don't know how I came to this voice, but I'm going to stick with this one now. The oath I made was not of Empire custom. It was part of my heritage, which makes it much stronger. Plus, I need to learn how to play the drums. Ask your parents what that one means.
You're going to start to sound like Chris Eccleston.
What is your heritage, if not the Empire? Well, I used to be a drummer for the Beatles. I've lived within the Empire, and that's all. You defend the Empire as if it was important to you. Well, I've sworn an oath, and my nation as well. If your oath to your nation conflicts with your oath to Loren...
He did not speak for a moment, but was completely still.
Well, I have no real choice. I mean, I've got to follow the better breasts. I will not harm the wielder of the ember boobs. Blade.
What are you doing?
Forceful.
Forceful? Laura.
That did not answer my question. Answer me, bitch. Answer me. Yes, it did. It sounds as if you're trying to weave a line that would deceive me into believing you. I can see already that deceiving you would be impossible, so knowing that, I will not ever try. That is a wise decision.
All right. Simon, you don't have to have a conversation with yourself.
I have to know something. Why did Amokiki just call me the fat controller? Why did you follow Loren and me to Grimoire after we saved you?
Follow you? Follow, he says. Follow indeed. Okay, yes. I followed.
And...
You two obviously weren't from the Empire, but you were heading straight for its biggest city, and what happened was totally what I thought would happen.
You weren't worried about us? Why didn't you just warn us?
Hey, you didn't want me around, remember?
True.
I'm sure you could have at least mentioned it without earning Loren's complete wrath.
That's not all, anyway. I liked you guys.
No.
You didn't... Well... You knew I was part elf and you didn't care.
I don't understand. Is that very peculiar?
Well, yeah. You were a human in Empire territory. I was surprised I wasn't dragged to jail.
What? Why? And are all half-elves pyromaniacs?
He's Drew Barrymore. Did you or did you not see what your old arc wizard did to me when he found out I was part elf?
Can I just say thank you? You've totally ruined Drew Barrymore for me.
I can't stand Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, no, I'm not the biggest fan, but like, have you seen Firestarter, Laura?
No.
Yeah, I really see where you're coming from there, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but when I'm with you guys, I don't really fear all that stuff.
Oh.
Just don't leave me alone with the Polymesho. Please. Hold
The
me,
things he
Saren.
makes me do.
I know.
Hold me tightly, Saren. Stroke my hair. Saren wondered just how bad his experiences had been with people that Loren's actions toward him seemed welcoming. Kiss, kiss, kiss. There are a lot of people who ship Saren and Draco. A lot.
I think you should apologize to Draco more thoroughly and stop asking him to call you daddy.
The wizard straightened his pose, but took another moment before speaking.
I could have very well been right about him. Everything about him tied him directly to being a spy for the elves. I was not wrong to act on my inclinations.
Well, they are if you insist on calling him daddy. On him calling you daddy. I don't know. Okay, no. Perhaps I should just read the words in front of me. You saw what you wanted to see. Your feelings towards the elves may have blinded you.
Polymesha was quiet for a long time.
The matter is over, and there is nothing to be had from discussing it further.
Saren sighed and retreated.
Bitch slapped.
Mm.
Oh, it's my fave.
So, how is Ramus doing?
He's doing fine. Ain't no reason for him not to be. He's over his lost cart and he wants to help Loren out for sure. Here, have you noticed that Amakiki's nipples follow you as you move around the room?
She's eye height with them, too.
Excellent. By the way, I see you two hanging out a lot.
Yeah, I know. One of the straps is broken.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, Simon.
I expect it's because we're both dwarves and all that. I don't get to talk to a lot of them, honestly. I just get to talk to people's knees.
Not many dwarves in Grimoire.
No, we're short of them.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
No, ain't anyone like anyone ain't a human in Grimoire. People like them when they're just passing through, but not us.
Oh, that's the alarm on my phone. So we'll finish this up and then we'll be done. What are we going to do?
Let's do friendly. We've done the other two.
Yeah.
That sounds awful. I'm sorry you had to live in that environment.
Don't be sorry, because I live just fine. If you know how to change how people think of you, then it's easy peasy.
Money?
Dora laughed.
Yeah, money. Lots of it.
There we go. So, what's our romance meter? Oh, no, Laura.
Yes, ship.
No.
And my ships always come true, so...
That's not true.
It is.
That's not true.
It is.
Look, I'm going to have to explain this to you again, all right? No matter how you interpreted the book, Gimli the dwarf did never get anything on with Legolas, all right?
Oh, man. No, they should have. No. They did.
No, I didn't ship them. Legolas with me, however. Ship them.
Oh, Orlando Bloom's too pretty for me. Way too pretty.
Well,
For what it's worth, he's too pretty for me as well.
he's too pretty, like, normally, but with that long hair and the anger and the elf and the fire and arrows, I would have some of that.
And on that note, we will sign off. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Laura, Simon, for joining me.
Hey, thanks so much.
Yeah. Please remember to leave a comment and a like and a favorite and a share if you really loved it. Share it amongst your friends. Like Pokemon, you just gotta
Show your
collect them all.
gran.
Show your gran, yeah. Yeah.
Just don't ask her any more of the difficult questions.
I had my gran. I was up at the home and she was sleeping, and then she woke up for a little bit, and I actually put on one of your videos, April. I put on your most recent baby challenge one.
Oh, yeah.
And she sat and she watched it for a little bit, like a couple of minutes, and then fell asleep. But
Aww.
I thought she might like it. She did like it. Put a wee smile on her face.
Sweet.
That's good.
I'm glad.
And just in case you don't know, April is back with the baby challenge. How exciting is that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm back.
the race is on again.
Well, April and I are leagues ahead of everyone else anyway that's doing it. So really, her and I are winning the overall race.
I know, right? Like, you've got roughly 30-ish babies left to go
No,
in general.
exciting.
Yep.
Exciting.
Yes. Yeah.
And Laura, at the very least, has got just enough baby daddies in the cellar to do the whole lot.
Oh, basements are out in Sims 4.
Yeah, I saw that.
Anyway,
Okay, we are officially gonna go. So, as I said, please comment, please like, please favorite, please share, all those awesome things. Super, super helpful. And go check out the channels of these two amazing individuals. The link will be at the end of this video. You just click on the annotations and go right to their channels. And you should subscribe, and you should watch, and you should send them pictures of you high-fiving pandas. Don't high-five pandas. I don't think they'd like it.
At the very least, send us a copy of the arrest report for breaking into the cage.
do you know, I was so worried where you were going with that for a while, and I was just relieved to hear pandas because I know what you're like.
I am pure and chaste as the driven snow. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, okay, chaste is as chaste is, but you'd have a better reputation if you hadn't been caught so often.
Oh my god.
The puns! The puns! And to be fair, I live close enough to Pennsylvania, coal country, that the snow isn't always that white. Alright, okay, here we go. So thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye,
Bye.
guys.